Cruise news, Simon. Are you guys ready for this? Cruise passengers stuck an extra day on a cruise ship because they're running from the police. They're running from the law. The U.S. Marshals. It's crazy. Cruise news. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news updates. Well, happy Sunday. I made it home, and not without incident. There was some period of time today I was broken down on the road in what I thought was a reliable car. I drove over the day of the cruise. I am so excited. The car did not break down on that day. More about that story later. More about Harmony of the Seas. Look, we've closed the chapter on the towel animals. There's no towel animal reveal at the end of that. We're just going to talk about some cruise news because it's kind of crazy. Crystal Cruises. They're owned by Genting. I say it differently every time. They're owned by a company in Hong Kong that owns a lot of things. They own Dream Cruises, Star Cruises, Crystal Cruises, and we talked about it earlier in the week. They're having financial difficulties. They're going to run out of money at the end of this month, and they've reached out and they've asked for liquidators to be appointed. That's the beginning part of the bankruptcy process over there, and so liquidators, that means they're going to sell stuff off for money, and you would assume it would be cruise ships. Now, people heard about this story. I reported this story. Other people reported this story, and people who Genting owe money to, or their companies owe money to, they heard about the story also. And look, before I completely break this story down, and it is a doozy, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. I'm happy. I am happy to give you that daily information about the cruise life, and by subscribing with the notification bell, you get a pop-up. You get a pop-up on your YouTube when there's a new show. It helps you because you know there's a new show, and it helps me because it tells the YouTube robots that people are watching the show. We're trying to get to 18 million subscribers this year, and I've heard some people say, look, that's kind of dumb. You know that you can't get to 18 million subscribers this year. Why do you have such an unrealistic goal? Well, look, there's things in life, there's realistic goals, and there's stretch goals. Certainly, 18 million is a stretch goal, and I mean it when I say that we like to dream big. And let me challenge the people that are afraid to make a big dream goal. It's amazing. If you put a goal out there that you can reach for, you will exceed the things that you would normally do. So I say dream big, set big goals, and live your life, and don't be too uptight about other people dreaming big. Pee on your own garden, not mine. How about that? Now the rest of the story. There's a company here in the U.S., a gas company, Peninsula Petroleum Far East. They have been supplying the Crystal cruise ships with gas, and Crystal cruise ships have run up a bill of $4.6 million, and they haven't paid it. And so I'm assuming that when Peninsula Petroleum heard that the coffers were empty over there in Genting, they're trying to figure out how they're going to get their money back. They went to a U.S. court, and a judge issued an arrest warrant for a whole cruise ship. That's right. He dispatched the U.S. Marshals to Miami to seize the Crystal Symphony. Now, the interesting thing is Crystal Symphony on a cruise with cruise passengers, bringing those cruise passengers back to Miami. They were supposed to get there yesterday, but guess what? Somebody must have sent a raven to King's Landing, because Crystal turned the ship around and did not dock in Miami, avoiding the police. Instead, they made their way, and late last night, they docked in Bimini in the Bahamas. Now, you know where the U.S. Marshals cannot execute an arrest warrant at? Bimini in the Bahamas. I'm a guessing that Crystal knew that. Now, it's an interesting story, but it leaves passengers in the lurch. You got innocent passengers whose crews were extended for a day. Woohoo! Extended for a day, but instead of getting off at their car in Miami or getting off at the airport in Miami, well, now they're in the Bahamas. Now, fortunately, Crystal is providing a way back from Bimini, from the Bahamas to Miami. They're going to put them on a ferry boat. They're going to ferry them back over to Miami. I'm assuming people can make other travel plans from the Bahamas. Holy moly, how about that? That's some crazy stuff right there. Now, certainly, I don't know if if I was one of those passengers, I don't know if I would have been excited. I mean, it could be excited, you know, to be running from the law. That could have some romance to it. But I don't know that I would be excited that my disembarkation point changed. And look, the troubles don't end there for Crystal Cruises. Unfortunately, there are many crew members that will be out of work that had anticipated working into the future. Crystal, of course, shutting down their cruises in light of these financial troubles by Genting. And then passengers who were on long cruises. Crystal had, I think, one really long extended cruise. Passengers no longer on that cruise trying to figure out how to get home. And then, of course, these passengers. It's going to be interesting to see what happens and if any of these cruise ships get arrested. Let me kick the question over to you. If you were one of these passengers on this cruise ship, would you be excited to be running from the law? Would you be excited to end up in a new disembarkation port? Wow, cruising right now, it's a little crazy. But this is not a scenario I would have thought of. Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for checking out the show today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can show your support by hitting the like button. And if you do not hit the like button, then instead of Crystal getting a warrant served against them, the U.S. Marshals are coming for you for all that you've done to those towel animals. I'm just kidding. No towel animals today. Hit the like button. This is Tony with Lido Loca. Until the next time, see you on the Lido. Bye.